So someone on TikTok suggested I make a video to talk about why I think capitalism is better than socialism. But let me preface by saying that by no means do I pretend to be an economist. I'm just an idiot talking into the camera. I'm very sure if you go on YouTube, you find compelling arguments from either side of the capitalism, socialism spectrum. However, I have a couple of things I'd like to say. I believe the biggest issue a lot of people have with capitalism is wealth or income inequality or disparity. And I think to a very large extent, that is a reasonable concern anyone should have. However, if you think about it, in every domain of human existence, we don't have equal outcomes. Height, beauty, or intelligence, for instance, are not evenly distributed. And so I find it a bit disingenuous when people suggest that the wealth of billionaires or millionaires should be somehow redistributed and for everyone in society. That is not practicable. I believe wealth is a function of value creation. If you are an entrepreneur or a manufacturer, or you've produced a product or a service, and people overwhelmingly find that product useful to them and they patronize you for that, what is wrong with that? What is wrong with you making a killing out of that? I don't get it. Now, let me use a more practical example. In Nigeria, the three biggest Afrobeat stars are Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy. These three guys arguably control the largest market share of the Afrobeat industry. Now, imagine somebody suggesting that somehow we need to redistribute the fan base of Wizkid and Burna Boy and Wizkid to other artists because it is not evenly distributed. That doesn't make any sense. I'm a huge fan of Terry Akpala. I believe Terry Akpala is criminally underrated. But the market has decided that they want to listen to Wizkid and Burna Boy and Davido. So it doesn't make sense for anyone to then suggest that somehow we need to get, let's say, 20% or 30% of Wizkid's fan base and distribute them to start listening to Terry Akpala or Brimo or something. It just doesn't make any sense. People will not always make the same choices. It is what it is. Now, let me stress this. Of course, we have corrupt millionaires and billionaires. I am not in any way making a case for corruption, or I'm not in any way making a case for millionaires who got their money or their wealth through crook or hook. Not at all. And also, I'm not suggesting that governments of the world shouldn't work towards lifting people out of poverty. But my point is, success or wealth in and of itself shouldn't automatically be seen as something that is wrong or that is fundamentally wrong because we have a lot of people that are unsuccessful. Life is not equal. People will not always make the same choices. It is what it is.